Another WikiLeaks email today from longtime Clinton aide Doug Band in 2011. He sends this email to John Podesta and Cheryl Mills over a potentially damaging story about Teneo. That's his company. He's talking about Chelsea. I don't deserve this from her and deserve a tad more respect, or at least a direct dialogue for me to explain these things. She, meaning Chelsea, is acting like a spoiled brat kid who has nothing else to do but create issues to justify what she's doing because she, as she has said, hasn't found her way and has a lack of focus in her life, unquote. That's one of the many. And again, we'll be going over these. Well, I think there'll be a steady stream of these up to Election Day from now on. But that's one from today. So we have a poll question today. Today's poll question is brought to you by the Carr guys. Do what I did and what Grace did and call the Carr guys to get a great used car. Bill Papa George is truly the best in the business. Call 800-300-4600. That number again is 800-300-4600. So, Steve, what is the poll question? What are the results thus far?
Is Chelsea Clinton a spoiled brat?
I agree with Doug Band.
96% also agree with Mr. Band.
You know, I like the fact that she has to create issues to justify what she's doing because she, as she has said, hasn't found her way and has a lack of focus in her life. She was basically an intern for NBC for $600,000 a year. What kind of focus does she need in her life? I would remain an intern.
That's a pretty good way if you're looking to find one.
Yeah, I mean, what happens when she works her way up to journeyman? How much does she get when she becomes journeyman?
Did they also say that they were going to avoid conflicts of interest if Hillary's elected by having Chelsea take over the foundation or take Hillary's role in the foundation? I mean, that's a pretty good grift for her to run.
Yeah, apparently she's driving everybody crazy. One of the other women was they found her. She was on the pier in Staten Island, threatening, in her car, getting ready to just floor the car and kill herself by drowning herself because Chelsea and Bill had driven her so crazy. That's another whole email. That's kind of a sad one, I guess. I feel bad for the woman who's, have
Laura Graham.
Laura Graham is her name, yeah. And so they had to sort of talk her out of the car. She wanted to. I mean, how bad are these people?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time they've driven someone to suicide.
Well, if you think Vince Foster killed himself, I guess that's true. 1-844-500-4242. Okay, let's play cut number 2. This is Hillary attacking the Muslim terrorist ban.
But it is important for us as a policy, not to say, as Donald has said, we're going to ban people based on a religion. How do you do that? We are a country founded on religious freedom and liberty. How do we do what he has advocated without causing great distress within our own country? Are we going to have religious tests when people fly into our country? And how do we expect to be able to implement those?
Well, Congress passed the law in 1952, Hillary, and nobody's, when you were the senator, you never moved to repeal that law, did you? I believe constitutionally he can do what he wants. Cut number 5, please.
And we need to do our part. We by no means are carrying anywhere near the load that Europe and others are.
Yeah, and our women aren't getting groped. Our women in wheelchairs aren't getting raped like they're getting raped in Sweden, right? And by the way, in a private 2013 speech, Hillary Clinton worried about the risks of jihadists entering Jordan with legitimate refugees because, quote, they can't possibly vet all those refugees. So which is it, Hillary? Are you worried or are you not worried? I'm Howie Carr.